Alright, so I'm just going to flatten this out, and I'm going to make 2 lines down, creating 3 columns. Okay, and this is something that you have probably seen before, but it's good stuff, so we're just going to do it as a review. And then 2 lines across, creating like a tic-tac-toe board. Right? And what we're doing here is just reviewing divisibility rules. And remember, divisibility has to do with whether or not a number will evenly can be divided by another number. So we're going to start right here with the rule for 2's. Okay, so I made my tic-tac-toe board, okay, like this, and then I am here in the top corner. And when I do this, I want to take the time to write out the word divisibility rules, because that's the vocabulary I'm trying to get to. So divisibility rule. Okay, and I'm going to have this like sentence stem that I'm going to use for each one. Okay, a number is divisible by, and then I'm filling in the blank, but this one's 2, if ... Okay, so I'm going to just be filling in all of the divisibility rules. So I'm going to do each number. Okay, so if you are wanting to work ahead a little bit, they're all going to be the same, where you've got next to the word 3, divisibility rule, and then that sentence stem, a number is divisible by 3 if ... Okay, and we are going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to make a spot for 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I've gone through and I've just kind of filled in that sentence stem on each one. And I even kind of got going on 7 and wrote it, but when I get there, you're going to see how I'm going to fill that in. Divisibility rules are ways of looking at bigger numbers to see if they are divisible by a single-digit number. The rule for 2, a number is divisible by 2 if it ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. A number is divisible by 2 if it ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. If you're trying to fill this in your own words and you wrote if it's an even number, I would totally accept that. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is 3, 6, or 9. Okay, and I'm actually going to give you a couple of examples for this one. Okay, so like if you think about a number like 27, like you know that 27 is divisible by 3. Well, 2 plus 7 equals 9. Okay, if you take a number like, let's say, 69, okay, like if I divide 69 by 3, okay, it will go in evenly, okay. Well, 6, like I just did the math, okay, 6 plus 9 is 15, okay. 15 is still 2 digits, so I can add it again, and 1 plus 5 equals 6. So if you add up the digits, and you keep adding them until you get a single-digit number, if the number is divisible by 3, then that single-digit number will be 3, 6, or 9. The rule for 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the last 2 digits make a number that is divisible by 4. Okay, and again, I'm going to give you some examples. Okay, like you know that 12 is divisible by 4, so 512 is divisible by 4. 2,512 is divisible by 4. 42,512 divisible by 4. 2,342,512. Still divisible by 4 because it ends in a 12. Okay? If it ended in 32, because 32 is divisible by 4, 832 is divisible by 4. 14,832 is divisible by 4. 12,914,832 divisible by 4. As long as the last two digits make a number that's divisible by 4. Now, if the last two digits, like if it just ends in a 4, 14's not divisible by 4. So 414 is not divisible by 4. So it's just those last two digits. Okay. 5. A number is divisible by 5 if it ends in 0 or 5. A number is divisible by 6 if it is also divisible by 2 and that and is important, and 3. So if it meets the rule for 2, if it ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, and it meets the rule for a 3, the digits add up to 3, 6, or 9, then it is also divisible by 6. Divisibility rule. A number is divisible by 7 if it divides by 7. I mean, really, we just don't even do a divisibility rule for 7. The rule is so complicated that it's not even worth writing. So you can leave that section blank, put an X on it, or write if it divides by 7. Okay. 8. The rule for 8 is also like not all that useful, but it's easy enough to write, so I'm going to put it here. A number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digits make a number divisible by 8. Okay, so that's kind of like the rule for 4. So looking for an example. Okay, I know that 800 is divisible by 8. So 3,800 is also divisible by 8. 13,800 divisible by 8. 513,800 divisible by 8. Okay? If you know that the last 3 digits create a multiple of 8, then that whole big number is divisible by 8. 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digits is 9. Okay? And just like with the 3, you may have to add more than once. Okay? So like 81 is divisible by 9. 8 plus 1 equals 9. 90 is divisible by 9. 9 plus 0 equals 9. 99 is also divisible by 9. You know that 9 times 11 is 99. Well, 9 plus 9 actually equals 18. But 1 plus 8 equals 9. Okay? So, you can take any amount of digits, okay? 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 equals 36. Well, that's a 2-digit number. Well, 3 plus 6 equals 9. So if you keep adding the digits until you get a single-digit number, if that single digit is a 9, the whole number is divisible by 9. And the rule for 10, a number is divisible by 10 if the last digit is a 0. Okay. So there is, I know it's hard to see the whole thing at once. I'll back it out a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then there's the top part, and I will freeze it in just a second.